Alright, I'm trying this again. Hopefully it's more stable and I can clearly see what's happening on the screen. I don't know if you're hearing like double. Like, tell me if you guys are, if anyone's in right now, tell me if you're hearing like the game audio twice or something. Because if so, I'll just turn it off. I hope the game audio isn't like showing up twice. Let me come back over here. Hopefully the stream is good. This is just a test stream. Um, just a little test stream, just to see if I could get to play a few games with you guys. If anyone wants to, wants to do any little 1v1s, I want to do some 1v1s with people. Um, people in the chat or subs. Like, if you guys are here, I want to do a 1v1 or maybe some custom games. And I also want to go over my season 1 tier list. I want to make an updated tier list, so I'll probably just do that. It won't be a long stream. It won't be that long. Maybe like an hour, 2 hours max or something. But yeah, that's the plan right now. Fifey, are you hearing this? Like, are you hearing the game audio twice? Like, are everything's good? You're hearing my voice, and the game audio isn't that loud or whatever. This. Hope all y'all good, bro. I know it's a late stream. I don't know if maybe next time I'll just put in like the community post that I'm gonna go live or something. But yeah. Pretty unexpected this late. Honestly, I'm most mute the game audio because I feel like it's playing twice. I'm not sure. Anyone who's seeing the stream, if you're able to see what's happening. Is it glitched? Hold on. It looks like it's glitched. Why did it stop? Look at this. Hold on. Okay, this is glitched out. Like, why is it frozen? Alright, let me disconnect it first. Let me see if that refixes it. So I'll do that. Then go back over to live stream. Nah, it's still glitched. I might have to just stream directly from my phone if that's gonna. This is what's happening. How do I fix this? Let me hop back on the game. Yeah, I might need to just stream from my phone if it keep bugging like this. Do I have to disconnect it and start it back up? I don't get why it's bugged. Oh my gosh. That's why. Alright guys, technical difficulties here. This is just a little test stream, just wanted to see if it works. I'm trying to like cast the game to my laptop because my first You, Proto. Just trying to fix the stream right now just to make sure that the game is showing. Let me change this back then. Hopefully this time it works and it lasts. Okay, let's view cast. There it goes. But it was disconnecting earlier. If it disconnects again, I'll just stream directly from my phone because this is giving way too many problems to just cast it directly. Everything seems good. Hopefully y'all are able to see my phone screen. I'm going to just host a custom room. Probably do 1v1. If anyone's on and you're seeing the screen, you're seeing the code, let's do some ones. I want to do some ones. If it disconnects again, I'll just go right into like the little tier list that I was trying to fix up. TK6, thanks man. Just trying to, just a quick, I just want to hop on, do a quick little stream. Nothing too long because I know the playoffs are happening. I think the Cavs and Boston's game is going on right now. I'm not sure how far it is though. I'm not a Boston fan, but I'm pretty sure like Boston should win that series. You lost honor points? I'm not gonna lie, like I've been getting that little glitch where I don't know if it happens to you guys or maybe my Wi-Fi is just terrible, but I've been getting like disconnected from 1v1s and 3v3 matches, and then by the end it kicks when it kicks me out and I have to restart the app. It tells me like you lost honor points or whatever, and I never see it go down. So I'm not sure. 1v1, alright, bro. If you have like, what do you mean by you don't have any 1v1 characters? If you have like even a 69 overall card, we'll just do that. Cause I played some games with Trouble Twin the other day, and we were just using like our low rated cards. So just let me know what you got, what you want to do, and we'll do that. And if enough people come in to where we can do a 3v3 custom game, then we'll do that. Alright, but I'm glad it hasn't disconnected or giving me that issue earlier. DCV is probably gonna come back. Alright, so I'm gonna turn the audio back on my phone. I want anyone. Oh, MJ, okay. I'm gonna turn the game audio back on. If you're hearing double, like if you're hearing double of anything, like if you're hearing double of the game, let me know. Fix this a little bit right there. Yeah. Because I have no clue how to turn down the audio.
The offense is moving up the court. That quick crossover took the defender's ankle. He makes a quick step and blows by the defense. He gets in the first points of the game. That's a big-time steal right there.
Ooh, it's lagging just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's wide? I'm not gonna lie.
That shot was off the mark.
No way.
A forced shot, and he grabs the rebound with ease. He steps back to create that quick crossover, took the defender's ankles. Definitely some contact there, but the shot goes in. Not a good shot.
He has perfect Kizzy at 80. Nah, his ankles are.
And flows by steps
Bro,
into the
he has
layup
no
and
ankles. No ankles at 80. Give me that. He got that.
Easy points with no covering him.
Yeah, bro, you have no ankles at 80, bro. Give me that.
That quick crossover took the defender's ankles. Easy layup for 2 points. The offense is moving up the court.
Give me that.
Oh, he took his cornbread.
Give me that. Oh, come on.
That shot was off the mark. That's a missed shot. That quick crossover took the defender's ankle.
Ah, that was 10 not 3.
Good night.
AJ, what's up, bro? GG's. Anyone else wanna 1v1 or you wanna run it back? Are you gonna use pool? Alright. Alright, so we'll run one more MJ. If we're gonna use pool, do I have anybody? I'm gonna use K here. Oh yeah, it's 87. Damn. Alright. Okay, alright. So next time you'll join TK. Draymond's an underrated card. I know I see Demigod. See Demigod trying to use him. He seems okay, I'm not gonna lie. I see Demigod try to use him. His I wish his ability smooth operator thing you could control when you could do it,
He makes
but
a quick step and blows by
I still
mid-range
think
shots
it's a
or
pretty good
assist
card.
for Jordan Poole.
I don't know how many times I'll be live streaming, but like give me that. But like
Not a
how
good shot.
school
He
is
forced
offering
that
for
one.
me right now, I'll probably try to stream just a little bit more. Defense. Oh come on, bro.
He takes a nimble stride and lands the shot.
Demi, I think Demi had his at like, what was it, like 80 something overall? Give me that. Oh come on.
That shot was off the mark. He grabs the rebound with ease.
Oh.
mid-range shots are a cinch for Jordan Poole.
I have no connection. Why does it say I have no connection? Nope.
Perfect step back move.
Ah, good. That's good.
Straight to the hoop for an easy 2 points.
Is the stream lagging? Oh, it was just I just saw it. It's probably my phone. I don't understand it though.
Not a good shot. The offense is moving up the court.
No way.
A forced shot, and it hits the rim.
There we go.
Steps in for the layup and scores.
It's probably my phone getting hot. That's why the stream's bugging a little bit. If it is, that's probably it. And my connection, I don't know why it says that. There we go.
Where was the defense? Somebody hit the snooze button.
Step back? Nope.
There's only a few seconds to make mid-range shots or a cinch for Jordan Poole.
Oh, let's go, bro.
Buzzer beater.
Ah, give me that.
Overtime begins now.
No! Oh my gosh, I left you alone for a
Final whistle
second.
has been blown. The game's
A
over.
second. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was a good game. See, that's what I don't understand. I'm pressing the like, but I don't know if he can see it. Good games, MJ. Good games. Have you tried LeBron? Which LeBron? The 82, the legendary LeBron? I have. I've only used him at R1 though. I've only used the card at R1. If anyone has the card at like a 80, what is it, R4? R4, R5? 89 or something? I would love to test them out. Lewis. Oh, it disconnected again. Is it a thing where it's timed? Alright guys, it's disconnected again. I'll try to fix it. Or I'm wondering if it's something that's like timed or something. Like I can only stream or cast it for a certain amount of time, but it didn't seem that way earlier. I'll fix it after. Yeah, I'm using Let's View. I was using what was the other one? Like App Mirror or something, and it wasn't working. I don't get it. Alright, I'll fix it after this game. Oh, I missed that one. Is it a thing where do I have to like pay for it or something before like, cause I don't understand why it's disconnecting. I just don't. There we go. Wide open three. Thank you. Like I said, if Let's View disconnects again, I'll just eventually just the next time I stream, I'll just stream directly from my phone, because that might be just the better solution. Oh my gosh, I got a put back layup with Trey Young. You guys just didn't see that. That's sad. How the heck did I get a put back layup? Wide open three for a job? Nope. Give me your ankles. Nope. That's bad. Oh, he got by me. Oh, I was trying to do um a Euro step there. Oh, come on. Oh, that was heavy. I should have shot it a bit quicker. There we go. Moderate, but yeah, bro. Trey's dribble moves are so strong, bro. Oh, he just blew right. He just blew right by me, bro. I couldn't stop it. That's a two? Oh, it's a three. Okay. All right. I need a stop. I need one stop. Oh my gosh. Yep. Just went right into me. Pause. Oh, I should have liked him. GG's Lewis. I'm gonna try and fix this right now. See if I can get the stream back up. Yeah, GG's K. That was a good game. All right, let me see something, bro. All right, so stop recording this. The Euros your favorite player? Hopefully they do drop like eventually like the classic cards or whatever they're gonna call it, or throwback cards or whatever, like a prime Euros. They're probably gonna do that, but I hope I saw something where um I don't remember if it was like the Facebook page or something. They posted about the fact that in the next update coming this month, they were gonna release some new players. I wonder who that's gonna be. I'm gonna expect that it's players that are currently in the playoffs or teams that are in the playoffs. So maybe like a Jalen Brunson card. Maybe that's not in the game. They might drop that. What other card would be a good choice for them to drop that's not in the game? Card that's not in the game. Not in the game. They drop a Chet card? A Chet Holmgren? Maybe. I'm trying to look and see if there's like something that tells me how long it lasts for. So, watermark free. Oh. Oh, Ant. Yeah. I forgot Ant. Ant and Jalen Brunson. Those are two good players. Remotes. I think that's what it means, right? Cross platform. That might be it for real. I'm gonna need to find a good app to do this from, to share my screen with, so I can stream it more consistently, or I'll just use my phone, stream from my phone. Let me see something. So if anything, I might close down this stream and then come back up on my phone. Just stream and then start streaming from my phone a few more games. But I also wanna do the tier list. You know what? That's what I'll do right now, and then I'll probably come back on. I'll close this one off and then come back on my phone later on. So let's do this. Alright, let's go back. Since that's not there, I said this wasn't going to be a long stream. I just wanted to test out streaming on my laptop would be. Also, I want you guys' opinion on this as well. Alright, so let's come over here. Alright, so I'm thinking you guys are seeing my screen and everything is good. Just making sure. Let me make sure. Alright, are you guys seeing my screen? Alright, so this is I think this is the tier list that I made in season 1. Yeah, okay, so you see, alright. So this is the tier list I made in season 1. I want to update this with, like, the current, like, characters that are in the game. There's no Wemby here, right? Yeah, Wemby didn't release yet, so this isn't there. Maybe someone else will make a new tier list with more new characters whenever they drop. Alright, so I'm gonna still move this around. So S tier. Alright, I'm taking PG out S tier. He's been nerfed like twice. He doesn't deserve to be there. Brooke. Like, a lot of this list is gonna change because some characters, especially like the rare cards or the common cards, like Bogey, he's just not, like, he's still, let me put him here. He's usable, but he's just not good anymore. He's not someone I see very often in ranked anymore. He's just not. Same way like Dinwiddie and Poole. Like, these are just guys that aren't run competitively. So the top tier cards in the game. I almost want to put Tatum in his own tier. Tatum is actually just too good a card. Like, Tatum's just like, he's legitimately the best card to use in the game. Like, if you plan on grinding rank, like going through rank, try to get as high as possible, Hall of Fame or Hall of Fame, whatever, this is the best card to use. Point blank, period. I'd keep these guys here. I think all these guys are still like really top tier options, especially like with how important blocking is. These three guys, I don't think they'll ever drop from S tier. These are cards you will always run into in ranked. Harden, I'm gonna keep Harden here because his double step back is still really strong. And I don't know if you guys know, but in like the Asian server, like if you look at the guys, like I think it's one of the guys' name is Boysick and the other one is like Vcash or something like, I don't know the names, but like I watched some of their games, like the characters that they're using and stuff, bro. There's people who use Harden, like they do the step back, they cancel, and like all the step back canceling is crazy. It's almost glitched. I'm not gonna lie. It's almost glitched. Cat is A tier. Cat is still really good offensively. He can be guarded, but he's still really good offensively to where I think he's still in this tier with these characters. Like he's still like a really good option. Who else would I put here? I'd also put Steph here. I don't like Steph's dribble moves, but I like his like if you have Steph at like R4, R5 is it 89 or whatever. Like he has the shooting speed stuff, bro. It feels like this card barely misses, bro. I've played with people that use him. If you saw that one video I had where I was playing with the arcade dude and he had like the maxed out stuff, that's legitimately insane, bro. This card is crazy. All right, so A tier. So, me personally, I do not like Larry. I don't like Larry. He has, I think he has like maxed out a 550 or something mid range, which is pretty bad. In my opinion, I think that's pretty bad. He has a good 3-point stat. I think it's like 801 or 10 or something like that. But when I was using him, he misses way too many shots. Like just way too many shots. That's my biggest problem with this card. I think he doesn't have like 3-point pull-up pro or something. That might be the reason why he misses so many threes, but he misses just way too many shots for me. He can't block. He's a decent rebounder, but he's not that special. So, yeah. Also, I'd probably drop down Ja as well. Like he's not a card I really see. Now Siakam. Yeah, I'm gonna fix the guys at the bottom. I know there's some guys out there because at the time when this was made, when I made this list, so season 1 and none of these cards were out. The Game Changers banners didn't release yet, so none of these cards are really out, and you didn't really see them in PvP. I'll fix that later on. All right, Siakam. I think Siakam's an okay card. His stats aren't that great. The one thing that carries this card is his ability. I think he has like the strongest ability in the game. Like still, he has the best exclusive skill in the game. The fact that he gets 3-point percentage at the beginning of the match, he lowers his opponent's field goal percentage every time he scores, the person who's guarding him, and then he lowers the person who's guarding him rebound percentages. Like that's just broken. That is way too strong, but he doesn't have the stats to back it up. And that's my biggest issue with this card. Is he still A tier? Yeah, I'm gonna leave him there. I still see him like around the same amount of times as I do with Paul George. I'll move Jokic up. Jokic might be S tier because he's faster now. The only thing he can't really do is block, but he's much faster now. His abilities was always good. He can shoot. He can hit shots. He can hit the three. And all the passing buffs is just way too strong. But alright, I'm gonna zoom in. Somewhere. Cause I did this because I wanted to show the whole list. Let me zoom in somewhere. Yeah. If you guys are hearing the dogs, bro, there's dogs, but like my neighbors, like they're behind me. So if you might hear them bark, just don't pay them in mind, bro. But yeah. I'll leave. No, I won't put him in S tier. I won't put him in S tier. I'll leave him in A tier. KD, I think KD's okay, but I don't really see him. I think he's overrated. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see anything about this card that makes him special. He's a good mid-range shooter. He's a good 3-point shooter. But nah, I'm gonna drop him. I'm leaving him B tier because I don't see anything that makes him that special. He might be A tier, but I just don't see this card enough to make a judgment on him. Booker. Now, Luka buff? Did Luka get buffed? I don't think so. I mean, yeah, he doesn't need to block if you have AD or Embiid or somebody else. But I said he might. Like Jokic is low key like S tier, but I'll leave him in A tier for right now. He's low key S. He could be either S tier or whatever, but I'll leave him in A tier. Now Booker. Now I know a lot of people think that Booker isn't that good, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought so as well. But I ran against Ball Hog a few times this season, and he's been using Booker. Normally he was using Steph. I think he was using Steph before, so I don't know if he sold his Steph and then decided to use Booker. But bro, I have a clip of that game that I played with him like the other day. I don't know when I'll release. I need more clips to make a full video, but whenever I do, that game will probably be like the first game of the video. That man had every open shot, like every shot he took was open. I've never seen anything like that with this card. He's basically like offensively, at least you can play with him the same way you do with PG. He's a better PG offensively, just offensively, not defensively. Not defensively, obviously, but offensively, you can take all the fading shots, all the drifting shots, and because he gets shot contest resistance in his area, like the reduced area, or whatever. That's strong. That's still really strong. I might bump him up to AT. I low key want to try this card, bro. I low key want to try this card out. Okay, so B tier, I'm gonna leave it as is. No, I'm gonna drop Aaron Gordon. He's not run anymore. He's not a card that's run. Kyrie isn't C tier. I can't say Kyrie C tier. Would I put him up there with Dame? Nah, but he's better than most of these guys though. This isn't like a direct like it isn't ordered or anything, but I'm just putting them where they are. Bam is still a great center. I love Bam. He's just a great rebounder. Sabonis as well as low key. Like I've been running to a lot of Sabonises. They're also like really good. HEG ball hog? Nah, just straight up. His name is just straight up ball hog. Isn't the HEG guys like from the other server, like the Asian server? I think that's one of the clubs over there, HEG and some other ones. The Jimmy mid-range buff, is it strong enough to move him out? I think so. Zion, me personally, I don't really like Zion, but there's some people that know how to use Zion, but I'll leave him and see. I just don't see his card that often, and I don't think he's that good. I think Drew Holiday is definitely a good card. Clay is definitely a good card. Clay's biggest issue is his speed, but because he gets speed throughout his passive, he's alright. And he's just not a card that I see that often. That's my biggest thing. C tier, now these are just guys that are runnable. These are all just runnable guys. Not going to take you too far, but they're runnable. Alright, so Brandon Ingram, this is a card I just don't see, so I can't make an opinion. Kawhi, I barely see Kawhi's, but he can't shoot three-pointers. So just based off that, I can't have him in A tier. He's a really good stealer, and he's a really good mid-range shooter. Yeah, not HEG ball hog. Just normal. I play on NA, so just ball hog. Yeah, whenever I make my next YouTube video, that's when you guys will see the game that I had against him. Crazy. Like I'm telling you, like almost every single shot he took was wide open. Yeah, I'm gonna move a lot of these guys around. But alright, with Kawhi, he's a really good mid-range shooter. He's a really great defender and stealer, but he can't shoot threes. I think his max three is like 600 and something, which is okay. But at the lower ranks, you're not going to have this card maxed. So he's like, every once in a while he'll hit a three, but I think he's just an overall good card. Luka, I think Luka is an okay card. I'll put him in B tier. He's runnable. The biggest issue with Luka is his stats. Like his stats and his passive. The way he works, you really want to drive to the basket, which is just something that's you can't really do nowadays because everything like there are gonna be a bunch of 80s and MBs and people were able to just block your shot. Even though his signature skill says it can't be blocked, I did get blocked with it one time. His signature layup, I got blocked with it one time when I was playing Leak, and he was using Embiid, and so I don't know what it says. It says it was unblockable, but I got blocked on it, so I don't know. LaMelo and Giannis alley-oops, like alley-oops in the game, I don't think they're broken, but they're really strong if you're able to time them right. Especially with a card like Giannis. Like any card that has like airborne level 3 or higher, like that's a game changer in terms of alley-oops, bro. If you're playing, especially if you're playing with someone like a LaMelo or a Trey that has like what's it, air courier that gives them alley-oop success rate, bro, game changer. So just based off that, I think Luka's still a good card. I would really love to use this card again, but because he's not that good, it makes me hard to want to use him again until they buff him. I feel like they will buff him, but they just need to do some more with that card. Obviously, this is the best character in the game. Let's move this up. The best character in the game outside of Tatum. Oh no, I'll say Tatum's the best character in the game, but AD is the most valuable character in the game. Like just the most valuable character in the game. Like once this guy's on the floor, you have to play differently. Point blank period. That's just what it is. You guys know, you run into him, you know what I'm talking. In terms of point guard passing, I mean he does have passing buffs. Yeah, he probably is. It's between him and Trey. Trey, LaMelo, Tyrese Halliburton, those guys. But I personally put him because these LaMelo and Halliburton aren't that good in the game. They're decent cards. You can run them. But Trey's kind of like really good. Where do I put Trey? I think Trey's as an epic is better than Kyrie. In my opinion, Trey's like Dame Light. He can steal the ball. I'll put Trey in A tier. I think Trey's that good a card. You just have to know how to use it, but I think he's that good a card. LaMelo and Luka are the best. Yeah, probably. I'm not gonna lie. Especially because LaMelo gives like high speed dribble and some other stuff. Like he gives high speed dribble. I don't know if he gives any like percentage buffs, but I know he also gives like the alley-oop success rate and something else. But yeah, he's a really good passer. Would I move Kyrie up though? Okay, the only debatable A rank cards in this tier are Kyrie and Durant. They're the only two cards that I'd argue for A tier. Maybe like obviously the legendary cards if the legendary cards once you get them higher ranked, then they'd probably be up there in A tier. But I'm just basing this off like where most people probably would have these cards, like R4, maybe R5, but mostly R4 for the legendaries, and for the epics, I'll put it like R6, R5, R6. Maybe Jimmy would be up there as well, but yeah. Jamal Murray, I've never come across 100% in max. That's crazy. Yeah, KD's strength is bad. He can get bullied. That's something that I've learned as well. Like, I watched some of Demigod's videos, bro, and he has like he talked about the strength abusing stuff, and I knew what it was, but I didn't know that that's what people call it, the power juke stuff. So like Giannis has it, Embiid has it, Tatum has it because he gives himself strength. LeBron, oh my gosh, bro. That's what makes this LeBron card so good. Even though his shooting stats are terrible, like just because he has like the ability to just run through you is crazy. Um, like that is something that's low key becoming more valuable. Cards that like can just power juke you, bro. It's unfair because it's just you can get wide open so easily off that. Wait, with Jamal, I haven't really come against any really good Jamal players. I know he has like good stats. He doesn't have like crazy badges or anything. He doesn't even have a floater. That's something I looked at and realized he didn't have. But just based off his stats, I think he should be a B tier card at least. He should be more runnable than any of these guys down here. He should be. He should be. I know Julius Randle is some card that's like low key underrated, but his stats are still too low for me. Like he still just has way too low stats. They really need to buff this card. I'm not gonna lie. As I said, Zion might be B tier, but I personally just don't like the character that much. All right, JJJ. This is, I would say, a B tier card. Low key A tier. His biggest issue is that he doesn't have many scoring options. You played him very good. I know. All right, one person. I think there's two guys that I ran into that used them, but it wasn't in ranked. I never saw them in ranked. I know BBL Lowry or BBL Lowry or whatever. I have him in my friend list. I realized that he started using Jamal, but I haven't ran into him in ranked at all. So I don't know how good he is with him. There was another guy that I ran in. They both have him at 87 overall. I can't remember the other dude's name, but I ran into him in, I think, in just 11-point games. So I don't know how good he is with the character in ranked. So that's a card that I just don't have enough to make a full judgment on. Yeah, bro, I wish I could get coaches up to show you guys, bro. There was a picture in the Discord, bro, where someone put up like the coaches that they had or something, and they had like plus 30 to dunk or plus 20 something or 30 something to 3-pointer. I'm like, bro, the stats when you get the coaches up maxed or whatever is crazy. You have to get lucky with the attributes that they're upgrading, but at the same time, bro, if you get them high ranked, if you get lucky, you get them high ranked, those buffs are crazy, like insane. Like they will legit just change how you view any character, straight up. So yeah, what was I saying? Jamal? Yeah, let's leave Jamal there in B tier. The Rosen's also a card that I have not seen. Oh, I've only seen one time, but it was like in Superstar on my alt account. I don't have enough to make a judgment on this character, just as don't have that. I put Porzingis. Yeah, plus 26. See, like that's crazy. Plus 26 to rebounding is crazy, bro. Taylor Jenkins, is that the one that I have? I think I have Darvin Ham. Jenkins is he's the Memphis coach. I think I have him, but I don't have him high ranked. And was it Chauncey? I think those are the three that I have. I don't think the attributes that are there are strong though. I barely have them ranked up. I have not invested in coaches, but that is something that I'll probably do in time. The more diamonds I get or whatever, I'll probably do it. Porzingis. Now Porzingis' biggest issue, he's slow. He's really slow, but he's a shot blocker, which immediately makes him an impactful card. As we said, shot blocking is just way too important nowadays. But shot blocker and a really good 3-point shooter. I think he has decent mid range, and he can rebound. Not crazy, but he can rebound. So just based off that, I'll leave him in B tier. I've not seen no crazy Porzingises though, but I think the card should be good. Jaylen Brown is also a card that I haven't really seen, but just based off his stats, he should be at least a B tier card. Just based off his stats. Draymond is also a card that doesn't have any crazy stats, but his smooth operator thing, like if you can do that, well, I don't think you can trigger it consistently, but at worst he's a B tier card, but he could be A tier because that's mad annoying if you know how to like trigger it and create open lanes for your like whoever you're playing with. Because imagine like you're using Draymond, you matched up with AD, and someone on your team has Giannis. AD is gonna be roaming around in the paint or whatever, just roaming around the Giannis. If you can just take AD out because of that smooth operator and have the lane there, it's a free 2 points for Giannis. Like at worst he's a A tier card. At worst he's a B tier card, but he has the potential to be like A tier just based off his ability. It's pretty strong. I don't know much of his stats though. That's something I need to look at, but I don't know much of his stats. All these cards aren't that good. Let me see. Yeah, none of these cards. I mean, I've seen Van Vliet being used. G Wiz uses him. I think he's okay. I've seen John Collins a few times. Outside of that, none of these lower cards are cards you're going to see in ranked. PG's a better version of Jaylen Brown. That's why I have PG in A tier. I know PG's better than Jaylen Brown, but just based off, I know his stats are pretty decent. He can defend, I think. I don't know much about his reset step drill move or whatever it's called. But yeah, I know he's a solid card. He's solid. That's what B tier really is. These are solid cards that you can use in rank. These are cards you can use. The one thing that has Bam so low is because he can't block shots. It's rare. It can happen, but you can't rely on him to block shots. As great as he is as a rebounder, how quick he is, how good he is at shooting mid-range shots, he just cannot block shots, and he's just not as valuable as someone like Gobert that isn't as slow, isn't as fast because he's slow and can't really hit mid-range shots. He's a really, really good rebounder and a great shot blocker. That's what makes Gobert still so good. Bam only blocked when Bam will only blocks like certain layups. Cards that mostly take layups like Trey, because Trey can't dunk. He'll block Trey. He'll block someone like Kyrie if Kyrie's taking a layup, or Shea or somebody. But I think I blocked someone. I think I blocked Dame. I dunked with Dame the other day, but I wasn't recording, so it didn't show up. But he's like, it can happen, but it's just you can't rely on it, and that's what brings him down so low. Yeah, LaMelo. Alright, but let me see how I feel about this though. S tier, I think these cards are all S tier cards. A tier, all these cards I think are A tier cards. Cards that are possible A tier cards, I'd say, are JJJ, Kyrie, KD, Jimmy, Clay, and then Luka and Kawhi, maybe Draymond as well. Other cards like have they're only run a certain way. That's why I can't say that about the rest of them. But yeah. And C tier cards, these are cards that you can see in rank, but they're just not viable options if you're gonna grind rank or anything. But through season 2, I would say these are the top cards in the game. These are the best cards to invest in or get. Ja B tier. Ja can't shoot threes. He can't shoot threes. And I don't think he's that good a defender. That's the biggest thing. And then I know he gets block resistance on his dunks, But most of the time, because AD's just gonna be around, like he's going to get blocked eventually. Like it's just going to happen. That's like characters that have to rely on dunking like this. Like the same thing with Zion, bro. Characters that have to rely on dunking because AD exists. It just drops them so far. Before, Ja was like an A-tier card, I would say, in season one. He was one of the best point guards in the game. But since AD released, it changes legitimately everything about every character, or how you view certain characters. Because Bam, I would say, was an A-tier character before, but he can't block now because AD shows you how valuable blocking is. So I have to bring him lower just based off that. Draymond has really good rebounding. I know he should have rebounding, but height does play into rebounding. Height does. It does. So even though he might have like a 800 or whatever plus rebound stat, because he's shorter than everybody else, it's going to be harder for him to get rebounds over someone like a Gobert or something. Josh will be lower? Really? I can't say that. I don't know if I can say that. Josh will be lower. Alright, so because what I view B tier is characters that you can run in ranked. Like, you can run these characters in ranked. These other cards, like these are cards that you might see in ranked. You might see, but they're not strong enough on their own to help you win the match. They're just not strong enough on their own to help you win the match. These cards can impact the game. All these cards can impact, in B tier, can impact the win. Donovan Mitchell is the same thing, but he has decent shooting stats. That's his thing. He has decent shooting stats, and he has reaching steal, and he has like clutch shooter and stuff, so that makes him a good card. But outside of that, AD is a better version of Bam. I guess you could say that, because he can shoot mid-range shots to an extent. He's not as good a mid-range shooter as Bam, but he's a good mid-range shooter. He can block, he can rebound, and he's quick. I think you're right there. The closest thing to AD though is JJJ. He's the closest thing to AD. I don't like the fact that people made JJJ so expensive, because he was like $1 million before, and now he's like $2 million on the market. It's annoying because I want to get him to 87 so I can make more videos on him for you guys, but I just don't have the goal to get him, and he's getting too expensive. Embiid is probably the best center in the game, because he can block shots, he can shoot mid-range. He's not that good a 3-point shooter, but he can hit him if you leave him open enough. He'll hit one eventually. But the fact that he's such a great rebounder and he can block shots, if you have Embiid, you need to learn how to use his power offense, bro. I played with someone named a grown Simba. Someone else I saw use it as well. Because Embiid is so strong, he's one of the strongest characters in the game. You can just back people down in the paint, and then the moment you get that little animation where it pushes you off, you just do a hook shot, and then you'll see power offense activate, and it's a wide open hook shot every single time. He'll rarely miss. It's almost like a guaranteed 2 points. Jokic, Harden, Jokic, AD, Harden. Jokic, AD, Harden. If the Harden player is playing who uses Harden? Strict Press. I know Strict Press uses Harden. Who else uses UT Clutch uses Harden, I think. Well, it's not UT anymore, but Clutch. The guys that know how to use do the step back cancel stuff. If you can do that, I'm a Jay Goated. I think Jay Goated is the guy that I ran it. He's the first person I ran into who knew how to use The step back cancels. It's not crazy. Like you can still guard it, but you'll get your ankles broken from it. Luka Tatum. Luka Tatum and Steph. That's interesting, but who's gonna grab boards? That's a very offensive team. Yeah, Bam can't block. Power offense is OP, bro. It's actually just OP. Bam has it, but I haven't seen anyone like maybe it's not the same level as Embiid or something, but Bam is strong. He can back people down. Not everyone, but he can. But I don't see it. Maybe I've just never ran into someone that used it like Embiid, but I'm pretty sure Bam has the power offense stuff. I want to practice that with him. With the buffs, Jokic is not trash, bro. I can't say that. He's not trash. He's fast now. He's fast enough now. He's the best. He's the second best 3-point shooter or mid-range shooter. No, second best 3-point shooter outside of Cat. As a center, he's a good mid-range shooter. His ability to the collision effect thing, because screens are so OP in this game, because he can make you collide with screens even if you aren't really there. That's strong enough. And then he gets passing buffs, and I think he has like maybe just boosts people's field goal percentage just by being on the floor or whatever. Oh, Wemby. Yeah, Wemby's not on this. Yeah, Wemby's not on this. I don't have the file to put Wemby, but if I had to say Wemby where Wemby would be, it'd be in B tier as well. He's a good rebounder. His shooting isn't that great, but he can hit shots, and he's obviously a shot blocker. But he's still weak. He'll get bat down. But Wemby's a decent enough card. I'll put him in B tier. If I had to put broken tier, it'd be Tatum. If I had to make another tier, Tatum's just overall just the best card you can use in this game. Point blank period. If you're gonna you could create a second account and then just get Tatum from the infinite thing and then just try to get him as high as possible. Try to get him up to at least 91, because I have my Tatum on my alt at 88 and he misses way too many shots for me. I don't like it. He just misses way too many. Oh, you need hook shot too. Oh. I swear I saw Bam has it. I may have to look at it again. I could have swore he had it. Embiid, Jokic, Luka. Oh, Luka has power offense. Oh, that's good. Oh, he does actually have. Luka does have good strength. He does have good strength. He can back down basically like every guard. Some forwards he can't do it to. Like I don't think he can do it to Tatum, especially because Tatum gets the he gets the lob level. His dominant skill gives him strength. He can't do it to Braun. I don't think he can do it to Giannis. Like there's some characters that he can't back down, but he can back down even some centers. Like Luka is that strong. So yeah, that's actually I don't want to say anything, but I would love to use Luka again, even though he's not that good. I would love to use him again at some point. I hope they buff him. If they buff him, I will go back to using Luka. He's my favorite card in the game. I'm glad the Mavs are up 2-1 right now. They just won earlier today against the Thunder. I'm glad. Even though he's having a terrible series. I mean, he is injured, but like they need to buff the card, bro. Let me rebounding trash? Is it? Is it that? I don't know if it's that bad. Yeah, I'll look at it. I'll look at the hookshot stuff later on. I'll look at Bam again. But I think this list is pretty okay. Based off season 2, this is exactly where all the cards, I think, in terms of how good they are in ranked, how often these cards are run, and their ability to help you win a match, based off those 3 criteria, I think these are the best cards and where they fall. I think this is good. I think this is solid. Okay, so what I might end up doing, like I said, I'll probably end this stream and then I'll just stream directly from my phone because I can't cast my phone to my laptop. I'll figure it out at some point, but this is just, it's my first stream. Well, not my first stream, my second stream, but I'll figure it out. I'll probably come back and just stream directly from my phone. And everyone who wants to, if you want to play any 1v1 games, I'll probably do like 2 games per person. And then maybe like 2 or 3 3v3 matches. So yeah, it's gonna be all for right now, guys. I'll be back on very soon. So yeah, it's gonna be the end of the stream right now. I'm gonna end the stream and stick around for the 1v1 and the 3v3 when I go back live.